Hey everybody, it's Good Time Gal. Today is April 4th. It is National Cordon Bleu Day. That's right. Now, the crazy thing about Cordon Bleu is that we don't know what it is. But today we're going to talk about it, right? So let's get ready. I think this is going to be such a wonderful bake for my Cordon Bleu lovers, for my cheese lovers, for my veal or chicken lovers. This is the recipe for you. The history behind Cordon Bleu is really quite simple. It did originate in Europe, and we believe it originated in Switzerland, and then it took off, and then France picked it up, and then next thing you know, everybody wants Cordon Bleu. Cordon Bleu is not a cheese. It is the preparation of it. So Cordon Bleu is generally ham, Swiss cheese, and a breaded chicken. I do have a traditional Cordon Bleu recipe that is on my blog, Good Time Gal, and it's simple, it's easy, it's equitable, and I guarantee you're gonna love it. But I'm going to be doing a more fun recipe on this side. I was gonna do stuffed Cordon Bleu chicken legs. You know your girl. And then I was like, well, that's just for me. That's just for me. So then I was like, well, what if I do one that is also family friendly? So this Cordon Bleu recipe is great for your kids as well as your significant others or your family members. You can also bring this dish to like church functions, to get together, stuff like that. So remember, that's what we're all about at Good Time Gal, is we want to make sure these holidays, these celebrations, that we are making sure that everyone is included and everyone can do it. The stuffed chicken leg, I'm just gonna have to do that on my own because it's a complicated chicken leg surgery, but I know I can do it. And this one, it's more about precision and time than anything else. So if you're following this recipe, you are going to need 1 bag of chicken nuggets. And I got the kind that are kind of flat. You're gonna need some deli ham. I've got this, I love this Bar S. It's so thinly sliced, perfect. And then of course, chestnut heel Swiss cheese. So I'm also going to add a little of my flavoring. So I'm gonna do a little chili powder, some paprika. I'm gonna do garlic powder, excuse me. And then I'm also going to be doing a little lemon pepper. That's just mine. You don't have to. You can do paprika, a little garlic, salt, and pepper. That's it. All right, so we're gonna, and that I think was something once I started researching Cordon Bleu, I was like, this is so easy. Like, why didn't I know about this? But we see why. And this is super, super easy. And I've kind of left them out a little bit so that I can now, the lazy thing to do would be, oh, I'm just gonna lay this on top, but I don't want that to happen because I want everybody to be able to individually choose, right? I'm also gonna preheat my oven to 375. So my oven is preheated to 375. Well, this is just an easy way. I have my scissors and I have my ham, and I'm just going to cut in between because I want it to get, see, I want that. I want a little ham confetti. And really, the ham is up to you. How much ham do you like to have in your dish, right? How much ham do you like on top of your nuggets? Now, if we were doing this with the chicken breast, we would have we would have rolled the chicken breast. And when I say roll, we would have used a hammer and just kind of rolled it and hit it. And then we would have cut it open halfway. And then we would wrap the Swiss cheese in the ham. And then we would bake it. We would dip it in breadcrumbs and we would bake it. But with this, we've already kind of killed the step of baking the chicken. So now we can just kind of focus on the ham. And my family, they like ham. So I'm gonna probably do another row. Another row of ham. And just, you see what I'm doing? I'm just cutting inside where I see lines. I'm not even, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're just cutting so that you can fill the top with ham. This is kind of like that lazy cherry dessert that we did. But instead it's ham and cheese. But American celebrations, we love a good one pot wonder. And I don't like how long it is, so I'm just gonna keep cutting it. All right, I like this. I think this has a good ham ratio. So now I'm gonna take my cheese. I'm gonna do about 4 slices. I'm going to make sure that they are even, like cards. And then I'm just going to cut. Yeah. Some of you, well, we could just lay it down. Yes, you could, but you want it to have a certain presentation as well, right? I want to make sure that we are always building on our flavor, even if some of the things we're doing is pre-made. And if we just put the cheese on top, that could hinder our flavor. And you don't ever want to do that. You want to make sure that your flavor is good. The trick to being a good cook, it's not about the technique, honestly. It's about making sure that you're building on those flavors and that you're cooking with consideration and love. So now that I have the cheese, I'm just going to evenly distribute it, right? Because I don't want cheese blobs burning, because there's nothing worse than smelling burnt Swiss cheese. So I want to make sure that if there's more than one piece of cheese in an area, that I at least don't let them just sit on top of each other like this one. I'm going to break it down and move it around. Break it down and move it around. That sounds like a good little cooking song. Gonna keep going. And this is also easy to do. Very easy recipe that you can add to the recipe maker. I like it, I like it, I like it. I'm gonna put you right there because I want you to melt perfect. All right, so now a little garlic on top. A little paprika, not a lot, just enough, because I don't want to turn the cheese. I'm just doing this to give it a little flavor, just to give it a notch. The parsley, just to add a little more color. Pepper, not a lot, maybe 1/4 of a teaspoon if we're measuring. 1/4 of a teaspoon or even a pinch. And then of course salt. All right, so that's it. I know, it's crazy easy. We're gonna be putting this in the oven for 375, or at 375, excuse me, for 20 minutes. I'll see you back then. Okay, so our 25 minutes is up. Our bake came out really great. So let's plate it. It looks amazing. Ooh, it's a cheesy life. It's a cheesy life. It looks really good. Really good. You know what would be perfect with this? Some Hawaiian rolls. It's good. It's good. So this is just a little guy. Let's dig in. And it's super hot, so let's just eat what we can. Yeah, we did it. Well, that is a successful bake. We did it. We made a chicken nugget cordon bleu casserole. Please feel free to save this recipe for those late night treats or just for an easy, classy dinner. If you have enjoyed this, I am so happy. I enjoyed doing this with you too. From my kitchen to yours. Happy National Cordon Bleu Day. Well, that's all the time we have today. Happy National Cordon Bleu Day. I hope today we learned some things and we also just had a really great meal. So go out there and celebrate today's national holiday. If you have enjoyed this, please feel free to click in my channel description and check on those links and get more cooking aids. If you have clicked on all of those links, please feel free to purchase my Good Time Gal cookbook, which is available on Amazon and other reading platforms. As always, stay blessed, never stressed. Bye.